All right, abusua yicha on yansan so emu akwa abasonko so abusuafo emfa wo emna channel so ha eda so aye be media gh abusua bese wa se ene de dikabani twa channel so abusua ye bese wa so be subscribe like no abo so achema for person be tie no anya bi etie na abusua be media gh fasa konya we so I will show biara eye happy Easter na ene nkomo bi aba bontin $200 million abusua MPP expose kasia aba bontin e form ho no $200 million abuso mo kira your former the majority leader for the MPP ye papa honorable Osei Kyei Mensah bonsu abusuafo ene expose ya ababonten no abusuafo enye easy $200 million asem ena abusua omo account we dey ma mekasa wa me ma mekasa enye tente pese yoko na yeti ensanu mu ye yes yentie ensanu mu ye na abusuya wo mode ase be che adwe comment section. Now we are a very emotional person abusia some way minim say na be si ache wa adwen e dey afa we dey omo yenti ba sisi ha e da so aye be media gh ya da so
yes. Do you know let me tell you something. Ghanaians don't know Swami interchange. I was shocked that they had a press conference. They took part of our euro bonds in 2020. $200 million of that money was approved by Parliament to be used to do the Swami interchange and the auxiliary roads.
$200 million.
I remember very well when Abu Kyei Mensah Bonsu was sitting there and he was under siege from his constituency. In fact, one time he went to visit the site and they nearly lynched him. You remember that?
Yeah,
so we all were together and said that look, we can't have our leader humiliated like that. So we would approve the $200 million. Go and do the Swami interchange. They chop the money. Swami interchange is still there, and they are holding press conferences about Swami interchange. How shameful can they be? Two, Ofanko and Sawam Road, the same World Bank money. They took $200 million to do that project. They chopped the money, left the contractor. It took Honorable Abuja and Honorable Atoforsen to raise the money to give to them. Are they now not closer to completion? Where is the $200 million euro bonds that they took to do those projects? So, but we are doing $60 billion. $200 million is about how much? That's about $2 billion plus $2 billion, $4 billion. They couldn't do it. We are doing $50 billion without borrowing from anybody.
Yes, because I think that the point that Adam Senanu makes is about this being in the realm of an appearance of conflict of interest. And taking into consideration the fact that the appearance of it in itself it's not a crime, that's number one, but then also has a governance effect when you look at the optics effect, which Senor referenced. Is that one that should be of concern, especially like from where you sit, even though the position of the law is clear? But then again, to the extent that for the optics, it would raise some questions. Should it be looked into?
Yes. So from what we are saying, apparent conflict of interest is also conflict of interest. Okay? It's also conflict of interest because there are types. The real, likely, and then the apparent, the one that appears to. What does it appear to the eye to be? So Shraj frowns on that one too as well. Yeah, Shraj, in their rulings, they say no, apparent to creates a problem. So yes, when you read the constitutional provision 284 like this, you won't see the word apparent written there. But when you read the Shraj rulings, right, you see that they mention specifically that apparent conflict of interest is also anchored in Article 284 of the Constitution.
Yeah.
So from what's happening, I think basically, I think we are all agreed that it's looking very tacky. It's not looking clean, right? It's not looking clean. Even though, I mean, it appears we are getting a benefit as a state. It appears it's cheaper. So for me, I'm sure if we're to go into the numbers, we'll see that he's using the brothers' private jet. It's cheaper for us. That's why they adopted it. There's no way you will do the numbers and find out that the use of Ibrahim's jet, it would cost us as much as the jets that Ekufado was renting. There's no way. from the little insights I have. This is cheaper. That's how come I believe the president is doing it. But looking at it, because it creates that perception that Ibrahim Mahama will benefit because his brother, the president, is using the jet, maybe we would have to put an end to it. Yes, because otherwise, some of the chats I'm reading, one of the texters asking me that, is the argument being made that if JM doesn't sit in Ibrahim's jet, Ibrahim will not get a government contract? Is that the argument? You see, I'm bringing, we ask viewers to send their perception.
Absolutely.
And Senor made that point too. That look, they are brothers. I mean, so whether he uses the jet, no, I haven't landed. We are just bringing in. That's not my point. So this particular point.
Imagine you drinking with a pito with a judge.
Yes.
When I have a case with that judge.
Yes.
So you come and you're passing, you see me drinking pito with the judge, and then the next day we all appear before him.
That's it. It's concluded that it's terribly wrong, right? Unfortunately, but this example you've given, you see, I'm not encouraging it. But I know in the US, some of the Supreme Court judges, they were going on flights with Dick Cheney, the ex-vice president. Cheney, and then they were going and playing golf and eating fees and all those things. It's in the book.
Especially Clarence Thomas.
And
he accepted a lot of gifts from Clarence Thomas.
I know about this.
Yes, so what I'm saying is that example is given in the US. They have a lot of it, but they've not sat those judges. It happens.
It puts them in that perspective.
What exactly is the public decision of function that has been impaired? I still don't see it.
So what they say is that the president controls all the contracts. That's the argument.
That's a very loose.
Yes.
It's a very dangerous slope. No. Because then all our family and friends cannot do anything.
No. But that was the argument against family and friends government.
And I'm saying
that is always the argument against family and friends.
And I've always had a problem with the family and friends. So let's stop that.
Good.
Martin is my friend.
Thank you.
I have known Martin since 99 or whatever it is. All right. I know him. We have advocated together. And you are saying that if I'm president,
then the public gets to see.
I'm saying that.
All the things we said about. Because you were talking about weaponization. Family and friends was weaponized against Akroma for 8 years. It was weaponized against every
Yes. And I'm saying let's not continue down that trajectory.
Oh, now we should change.
Now we should change. It's not fair to the MPP. It's not fair.
It's not MPP. It's not fair to him.
A number of your messages have received. Let lawyer Martin Kpebu end the point. Lawyer Martin Kpebu, your microphone is off. Thank you.
Okay. So from what citizens are saying, I think it's very clear that we want to put a stop to it. Yes, that much I can see, so that it will end all the accusations, notwithstanding the fact that whether he sits in the jet or not, Ibrahim can get contracts. When he sits in the jet, Ibrahim can get government contracts. If JM doesn't sit in the jet, Ibrahim can still get government contracts.
So
but
what's the difference?
Yes, but you see, that's why even Bible itself says that we should avoid such appearances. Is it Thessalonica? Let's go back. Yes, let's just avoid it. Thessalonica. No, Mr. Okansi,
what memory verse are you talking?
There are 3 Bible quotations.
Abusia of family nano legusua ocean. I also unsubscribe. All I can watch Jumadi Amarfon so answer to me. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so by any update by Robiano. Also answer able to me. I come from family no and some pina echo so a good. I am going to go some bra echo so a family no.
Let's just stop because let's go. There are a number of Bible quotations. First Thessalonica, let's go, and then we'll come to Thessalonia, right? Let's come. This in Thessalonica. Thessalonica is a town, right?
Yes.
It says that that's First Thessalonians 5:22. It says, abstain from all appearances of evil. Okay, yes. Abstain from all appearances of evil.
But there's no evil here.
There's appearance of.
You yourself said that there's an appearance. Then let's go to.
No. If you do that, the very thing we are saying we should stop doing. Because I align with Lawyer Mensah when he says we ought not to have weaponized this. So let's do the education right.
Which is?
The education is this. Really,
in terms of the fact that he's sitting in a brother's place, there is no crime. It's not as if there is a.
But nobody has said that.
So don't allow the public to go on that.
Thank you. The appearance, let's be sure yourself, you said that there's an issue of appearance. So what the public and this guy say that the jet, what they're saying is that then it means that you get government contract at suboptimal rate.
It's not true.
Yes, that is you are talking about the truth. But saying the optics,
the optics, you are going to deny this country the opportunity of taking advantage of the competencies.
Not necessarily.
So they are just saying that he should stop sitting in the jet so that there will be no public.
So what's the alternative? What's the alternative?
So then it means that we will have to go to the park. No. Mr. Senna, it looks like you haven't heard that side. They are saying, they are not talking across the table. Everybody is saying Ibrahim has to be given the contract for that man. I think that's what everybody is saying. But they're saying that to avoid the perception that it's been cooked for him, it is a sweetheart deal, etc. His brother should stop sitting in the jet. That's the argument. That don't sit in the jet, because the more you sit in it,
that is when
because as for Ibrahim's competence, now I think we all agree, and especially as if we give it to foreigners, the money is being taken out. I think now as citizens,
thank you very much.
Do we have a minute on data bank? So data bank didn't have a track record in issuing bonds. That's my point. This guy, Ricky Hagan came and sat here and said they took data bank and Toby Afede as apprentices. But as soon as the Ekufuado came, data bank suddenly became the big master, got the boys, and was now
data bank.
Exactly. So data bank didn't have a track record. Ibrahim has a track record as a good contract miner. Data bank didn't have that track record.
Thank you very much. Your microphones are off.
Competencies. No, hold on. As well. The key problem with it was a bit of what the market saw as an obvious bias.
And also they hadn't issued, they hadn't led the issuance of any government bond. They hadn't led
at the time.
They were, so that's the point. They didn't have that track record. Let's be very fair. They didn't have that track record. They had never issued any bonds, and yet these guys kept throttling us and lying to us that they had a long history. That's that falsehood I want to debunk.
That was
they didn't have that track record. Yes, that's the Eurobond we are talking. They never had that track record, and yet we were fed with falsehood. That's the point. So please, Dr. Zato, the two are not the same. Here, Ibrahim is an accomplished contract
competence in managing a mining firm. I'm asking. I don't understand.
It's a contract miner, but you see,
it means he mines for the owner of the concession. That's the same.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. There are quite a number of your messages.
Himself that he's mining.
Dr. Kojo Aka Kwating says, good morning, Alfred. EMP is already a contractor service provider to Goldfields, Takwa, Damang. So I suggest that the new equipment moving to Takwa area by EMP should not be quickly construed as a step to take over the Damang mine. I don't think that's what the Japan says. He saw the equipment moving to.
Yeah.
So he says, I think we should rather wait and see how things pan out. That's exactly what we're waiting for.
So right now the bidding is going on, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for us, at the end of the day, what is very key is that we want optimal value, like value for what? Money. That's the key thing. Value for money, and as long as it remains in Ghana, not that foreigners should come and take and go. So value for money, and it should be Ghanaian, and that's why even Buzia. Prime Minister Buzia said what? Ghanaians must take what? The commanding heights of the economy.
And then let's talk about domestication. I agree with that.
Thank you very much.
Once we get value for money.
The president is not sitting on the committee taking that decision on the mind. So there's no conflict of
Thank
interest.
you. Thank you very much. This is a key point. Your microphones are off. We're live on TV3 Ghana on Facebook and on DSTV channel 27. Gentlemen, hold on. Please. Please. No.
Who said that?
Thank you.
They were accusing you.
Yes.
Please. Gentlemen. Thank you.
Today we are
Stop. We're live on 3FM 92.7, also on TV3 Ghana on Facebook and on DSTV channel 279 all across the world on 3news.com. We're on the Voice of London radio in the heart of the city of London and Voice of London television as well. This one here from our viewers in the diaspora says, good morning, Alfred and your guests. It says, Dr. Zasto is talking this way because he wants to be elected as parliamentary candidate for Sisala East.
He has confirmed it.
That's an objective, and which is
It's a good one.
He
said amen.
okay.
Inshallah. But you've indicated your interest, no? Exactly. Inshallah.
Thank you.
Publicly too.
Oh boy. This one, Kofi Mensah from Asin Sibenso. It's funny for anyone to think President Mahama will only remember Ibrahim is his brother to give him an edge in a contractual bid by sitting in his private jet. Which says it says a lousy conclusion, you say. Thank you very much for your message. This one is, I understand why Honorable Kyei Mensah will raise a question about what Shraj should be looking into. Shraj being invited into this matter will bring some finality to all the speculation. I agree with him perfectly on this. Thank you very much for your message this morning. We're going to go for the quick break. When we're back, Musa Dankwa is with us in the studio. He put out something earlier in the week, so we would look at that briefly. I said, I know you're going to take leave of us, so thank you. Okay. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Adam Sedano is the chairperson of the African Union Advisory Board Against Corruption, and locally he is the co-chair of the Citizens Movement Against Corruption. So he's a local, continental.
Ebusia ahana ebedi be say dwumadi na ebeberi me so say subscribe na like no watch dwumadi am afron so ensa etuni akabi, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that any update be drop no wo so ensa ebetuni akabi. So for kan no say stop best political news am unya me best POG media and abe na to always remember POG media never pick up or best political news about the air corner the eba e Ghana amanjisem obusa for makram.